smoke.
My son! Where the is my son?
Well, we came up thinking we could be the shooter again, so we're all about to go guns out on her.
These mother
Ma'am! Ma'am!
y'all like brains, y'all mother
I need your information. I'll go over there with you so she doesn't hit you or anything.
They killed my baby. I'm smoking that.
Yeah, we already put out the description. They'll get him. Maybe not. Who cares? Ma'am, I need your information from you.
Maybe not. Who cares? These are police. That was a police officer saying that.
When police in St. Louis, Missouri are dispatched to reports of a teenager shot outside a home,
They be
they
going
expect
down in
another
St.
night
Lulu.
of senseless violence. But as they begin their investigation, one detail changes everything. This shooting may be tied to another killing just 24 hours earlier.
Damn, for
As
real?
officers begin to connect the two crimes, a disturbing motive starts to emerge, and before the night is over, the truth will leave two families completely shattered.
Damn.
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now.
Right.
On the evening of December 3rd, 2022, officers from the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department are dispatched to a home after receiving a frantic 911 call about a 14-year-old boy who has just been shot.
Right.
21 arrive.
21 arrive, 1904.
Somebody crying.
Where's he at?
He gone. I got a baby right there.
Who crying?
All right, go. 6 to 1.
621.
You'll push them back. Let EMS know we have a black male, approximately 13 years of age, not conscious, not breathing. I believe a gunshot wounded to the head.
Ooh.
That's clear. Scene secure.
Scene is secure. No, he's dead.
Huh?
He's dead. He's right there on the porch.
He dead.
Yeah, he's gone.
It's a kid.
Yeah.
Damn.
The victim is later identified as 14.
He said it so casually, but you would think like, okay, he should have some more sympathy, but it's probably like in a sense like they see it all the time, like, you know, so it's just becoming numb to it. Like, it is St. Louis, so it be going down. So I'm just giving the benefit of doubt. Like, he not really like, I'm just assuming like he just see it enough, and that's why he acting like that. But
18-year-old Jacob Ashford, who was pronounced
14?
dead at the scene due to multiple gunshot wounds.
Ooh, multiple.
As his fate is relayed over the radio, the weight of the situation begins to set in.
Oh,
Let EMS know we have a black male, approximately 13 years of age, not conscious, not breathing.
Oh, we got a homicide.
I believe a gunshot wounded to the head.
Oh.
Back at the scene, more officers are arriving and taking their first look. But for them, this is just another call on an already violent night.
it be going
Yeah,
down,
he's
bro.
right here on the porch.
The kid's here or the shooter?
Shooter's gone.
Shooter
Kid's gone. Kid's gone. He's right here.
Damn.
Kid's right here. He's gone. Got a bullet right there. I already called everything out.
EMS and everything. Okay, great.
You guys already got a shooting, right?
You've already gotten two.
I'll take
Damn, they
it.
got
I'll take
two?
it.
No, it's okay.
They already gave it to me on the radio. It's fine.
No,
I'll
that's
take it.
all. No, that's all
Are you
right.
guys gonna take it? Well, we're gonna have to go to homicide anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
With two shootings already behind them, this scene marks their third of the night
Third.
and their second homicide.
Told you.
However, they are unprepared for the chaos that is
They be
about to
careful.
erupt.
Hey, what the hell?
Damn, she flying. Ooh, she cool.
You said
Who's that?
kill my baby?
Oh, that's mama.
My son.
Oh, that's
Where
mama.
is my son?
It's about to get. It's about to get all bad, man. Mama there, she.
Who killed my son? Jenny!
Ma'am, I need your information from you.
Jenny!
Ma'am, you gotta get your car out of the street.
Move that car, Lord. Move that car.
Ma'am,
Jenny!
Ma'am, do you have a driver's license on you?
Hey, ma'am, you come on, mama.
Come on, baby.
Ma'am,
Where my
I can't let you go up there.
baby at? It's my baby up there.
Ma'am,
That's
I
my
need,
baby.
ma'am, I need
Lizelle
your ID.
killed my son.
Who?
Ma'am,
Lizelle killed my son.
Damn, who the hell Luzelle?
I'm smoking everything.
ma'am.
Smoking everything.
Ooh.
Who killed my baby? My boy, please, my baby. These 8 people
Ma'am! Ma'am!
Y'all like raise y'all.
I need your information. This is mom.
My 14-year-old son.
Ma'am.
Dad.
Ma'am.
Sir, don't tell me how to feel. This is my
I'm not
baby.
telling you how to feel. I'm not asking you to come
This is
down.
my
I just
baby.
need to get some information from you.
I feel you, Mom.
I need your name.
All right. That's
Trina Hicks.
crazy.
This distraught woman is Jacob's mother, Trina Hicks. Through her screams of grief and fury, she names someone she believes is responsible
She
for
hella
her
did.
son's
Whoever
death.
Luzelle is.
But before the officer can ask anything more, she storms off.
Miss Hicks. Miss
Everybody just step back. Everybody step back over here.
Miss Hicks.
Let's step over here. Let's step over here.
Who is?
Okay, this is my house.
I get it, but it's an active
You
investigation,
feel me?
ma'am.
Right. We got it.
And I'm being respectful, but right now, we need to, here your keys.
I told him don't stay over here. He ain't even right like that. Right?
I understand, but it's not. But we gotta let the officers do their work right now.
This unidentified woman is a relative of Jacob's family,
Right.
and he was visiting her home when everything unfolded.
Okay.
But as the night continues, officers will soon realize that her connection to this incident runs far deeper than it seems.
One of them killed my baby, and I promise you that Lizelle did that. They just said Lizelle did that. It's gonna go down.
Ma'am, I don't.
Y'all know that right now.
I can't say Mama. She gonna feel how she feel. You know, she a grieving mother. But what did the cousin do, or wherever she is, to the relative do? It's something. Hey,
Ain't no,
I just want to know what
other way
the
around
cousin
it.
did.
They
Shorty
killed
did.
my baby. I'm smoking that.
Both women point to one name, Lizelle Davis, as the man responsible. But who is he?
Yeah,
and
who
what
is he?
led him here tonight? For now, officers continue to secure the crime scene and try to piece together what really happened on that porch.
Right.
Do we know why he decided to shoot this young man?
How?
I'm sorry. My friend, he was downtown doing a car yesterday.
Yeah.
Someone else shot.
Right.
And that was, what was it, Lizelle, relationship to the guy who shot yesterday?
That was the son got killed yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
So the
Oh, it's not related. All right.
Witnesses inside the residence suggest that this shooting is connected to another incident from the
but
day
they-
before.
it be
At
going
this point,
down,
officers
bro.
have few details, but they've gathered that Jacob was allegedly with another teenager
Right,
during
right.
an attempted car theft the day prior.
Mhm.
In the process, that teenager was shot and killed.
Ooh.
Now, as officers work to piece together the truth, they turn their attention to the scene itself, searching for physical evidence that could tie everything together.
Right.
I feel like there should be a lot more casings. I only found 2 said
Shit.
casings and then those 3 rounds.
So a gun probably jammed and he was ejected.
Ejected.
Yeah.
Investigators soon arrive to take over the case as officers begin collecting the most critical pieces of evidence. Spent bullet casings.
So the little boy, the boys downtown stealing cars, and they probably tried to steal somebody's car, and somebody started shooting at them, and they hit the boy. So it sounded like the whoever the Luzelle is, or Luzelle, whatever folks' name is, he felt like, hey, you got my son killed. So, or who relative killed? I ain't gonna say his son. That's what it sounded like is going on. That's crazy though, bro. And they just acting like ain't nothing happened. What?
Casings and ejected rounds litter the ground
Yep.
near Jacob's body, along with his phone and a cigar butt. A closer inspection reveals the brutal extent of his injuries. Multiple gunshot wounds to his chest, neck, and head.
Ooh, he hit him.
Investigators continue documenting the scene, while Jacob's mother is left to relay the news to his father.
One of these killed my baby. They said it was his daddy.
Damn.
Jamal, I'm not playing. I'm not in bed.
While officers work the scene, the weight of the violence begins to settle in. But not everyone is focused on the killing. Among the responding officers, quiet conversations begin to stir. Speculation, theories, and offhand remarks fill the air as they try to make sense of what just happened.
But then that's the mother of the young man that was shot. There's too many moving parts to this.
I'm actually surprised
It
the
is.
bigger crowd isn't formed yet. The mom act like she don't care. If that's my son, I've been trying to run across the tape. Dude, I had the exact same thought. I'm very surprised. She had jumper cable a minute ago. I'd be more concerned about dead car battery than her son.
Cause she trying to go spin.
I was
That's what
just
it.
saying, the mama ain't crying or doing nothing.
Cause she knew.
Acting a fool. She said ain't nobody got control over the kids, but she told her son to stop coming over here. So who sound like they don't have control over their kids?
Right.
If you told your son not to keep coming over here,
But he keep coming over here.
and now he dead.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you see the body?
Yeah, I saw the body.
Damn, I was trying to hide it from you.
I know you were, but I was nosy. But now I'm sad.
Yeah, that's like, gonna stick with you.
Although Jacob was pronounced dead at the scene, emergency medical services still responded to assess the situation.
Right.
And as they stood with officers, they couldn't help but recall something they had witnessed on the way. Something that, in hindsight, was a clear sign of the situation waiting for them.
Has mom been notified?
Yes. She knew before we got here. She pulled up like a minute after we did.
She was like flying in front of us.
Yeah, I know. And then she tried to run around. We're trying to get her car moved.
You got that? Yeah, why?
I heard you.
Oh, yeah, let me stop Paul, but like the mama knew. She already knew what was going on. She knew what happened. And she came over there tripping, like I said, she was grieving for a little bit, but she trying to go spin because she know what's going on. She knew what happened yesterday, and she know who did it. So she knew there was gonna be some retaliation or something. So, and she like I said, she telling y'all ain't raising y'all kids right, but like I say, your son not listening to you, he's still going over to this house. So who ain't raising their kids either? Like the officer said, you know, like so. This is a bad situation altogether, man.
As soon as we rolled up, mom rolled up, so I was trying to deal
she
with
was
her.
flying.
Okay, so we were coming from an accident on National Bridge in Taylor, and so we're flying. We turn on the Union. We're flying down the Union, doing like 60, and mom's in the oncoming lane, doing 90 past us. Yeah, and I'm like, that's gotta be. He's like, that's gotta be someone's parent. And sure, came swerving in here. I was like, it is.
Well, we came up thinking it was gonna be the shooter gun, so we're all about to go guns out on her. Well, she just rolls up, starts, and just jumps out yelling.
They thought she.
I know, it's mom.
I get it. Once we found out who she was, but we didn't know any shooter info at the time.
Back near the barricade, an officer approaches the unidentified woman once more, pressing her for the details she claimed to know, unaware that her next words will reveal a chilling motive.
All I can tell you, y'all look the man name up in the system, he'll pull up Lizelle Davis. He look like a crackhead.
Okay. How old is he?
30, 33, 34, like that.
And what's the I mean, is there a beef?
Yeah, what's going on?
Like,
his son got killed. We just got word that his son is dead.
Who,
that my nephew is dead.
Lavelle's son?
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess he got mad because he was with him, that Jacob was with him. So I guess he asked Jacob what was going on. So he need to get arrested in his daddy who he in the car with. Because why would you pull up and let this man kill his baby and you pull off? Both of them need to go to jail.
The teenager Jacob was with the night before turns out to be Lamarian Davis.
Right.
The two were friends and were allegedly together that evening, attempting to steal a car.
They were like just like Kia boys going around doing stuff.
But their plan took a deadly turn when the person inside was armed and opened fire, killing Lamarian. Now, witness statements suggest that this was more than just a coincidence. They speculate that this was an act of revenge, one carried out by Lamarian's father, Lizelle Davis Jr., who believed Jacob played a role in his son's death.
He said his
and
son
now,
got back
just one day later, Jacob is the one lying lifeless on a porch.
Anybody got demographics yet? On the patient, on the deceased?
Nope, mom doesn't want to talk to us.
Yeah, she don't.
I got her info, but
she out here trying to speak. Yeah.
She might respond better to you. I'll go over there with you so she doesn't hit you or anything.
I'm good.
Oh, my body cam's dying. Son of a.
That kid got smoked.
It's gang related. They know who the shooter was.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, we already put out the description. They'll get him. Maybe.
It was not gang related. It's not gang related. See, that's the problem. They be thinking we always in gangs. Don't get me wrong, them little niggas was doing whatever they was doing. They was out there trying to steal cars, but that wasn't gang related. It might be. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But I'm not going to say it's gang related. Like I said, they was stealing cars, trying to steal a car, and somebody was in the car, happened to be in the car, and they fired on him. And the little boy got hit. That's what they need. That's supposed to be the facts. Don't be saying it's gang related and all that. And then maybe, who cares? You feel like, that's why some people don't like the police, bro. You feel me? It's good police out there, but then it's police officers like this.
Nah, who cares?
Saying shit like that.
As the evening unfolds, a clearer picture begins to emerge.
It'd have been a
On
problem.
the night in question, 3 witnesses were present, 1 adult and 2 unnamed juveniles. The adult stated that she was visiting her daughter's home, where Jacob had been staying, when she saw Lizelle arrive in a gold or silver SUV. She recalled watching as he spoke briefly with Jacob before drawing a handgun and firing multiple shots at point-blank range.
Damn, we did.
Moments later, he retreated to his vehicle and fled the scene. With growing evidence against him, investigators officially named Lizelle Davis Jr. as their primary suspect. On January 27, 2023, officers tracked him down, and after a brief foot chase, he was taken into custody. According to Lizelle, he received a phone call that his son had been killed and went to where Jacob was staying to find out what happened. They stepped outside for a conversation when 2 unidentified men suddenly emerged from a field and opened fire on the porch. Panicked, he fled westward as more shots rang out. Upon spotting a police car, he hid, claiming he feared law enforcement due to his prior record. Despite his claims, investigators remained unconvinced. The evidence, coupled with witness testimony, painted a far different picture.
You feel me?
According to court records, Lizelle Davis Jr. was charged with second-degree murder, armed criminal action, and unlawful possession of a firearm in the fatal shooting of 14-year-old Jacob Ashford. Initially pleading not guilty, he later accepted a plea deal in August 2024, admitting to second-degree murder and armed criminal action. In exchange, prosecutors dismissed the firearm charge. He was sentenced to 20 years, 17 for murder and 3 for armed criminal action, served consecutively. As officers reflected on the case, they had a few final words on the violence that led to this moment.
I guess in the shooter's eyes, this was eye for an eye sort of thing.
Right.
But you're still talking about a grown man shooting a 13. Just
crazy.
So crazy to me.
It is crazy. You know, that was a crazy video. But like, the mother officers, I don't like what he said. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, you feel me? But that was crazy though. Like, the mama pull up tripping. She wanted, like, don't get me wrong, she was grieving and all that. I guess that's a word, grieving. But she was trying to go get revenge again. She was trying to get revenge. And like I said, it ain't like the little boys was downtown, you know, stealing cars. Like I said, it just unfortunate that somebody was in the car and they fired on him, and the little boy got hit. The pops came back, talked to the other boy, and he thought his son, the little boy, had something to do with it. He shot and killed him, and it unalived him. It's crazy, you know. It shouldn't be like that, but that's what be going on in our community, bro. We just need to do better. But like I said, yeah, that was crazy though. But shout out to you know, EW for the video, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I appreciate it. The new subscribers, welcome to the channel, and the other subscribers that's been here, yeah, welcome back. And y'all can do me a favor, go check out my second channel. It's D.SHELTONTV. The link's in the description, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.